The Colombian native gets the call to start this one. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, remember, he's not a lot of fun to face because he's got 5 pitches. As a hitter, you've got to worry about the ball coming in, moving away, the speed. He's a lot to handle when you're up at the plate.
Howie Kendrick comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You started in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, I'm looking forward to watching Adrian Gonzalez. He works hard at his craft, and he really knows what works for him at the plate.
Stepping in, Corey Seager, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Markakis has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. And with a quick breather here, let's check out the top of the scorecard and see how the Braves align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, Freddie Freeman may not be the best at his position defensively, but he is very reliable. He makes all the routine plays. He's going to pick a few here and there. Somebody that you really like to have over at first base.
Adrian Gonzalez gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Well, Matt, I think Dixon has sometimes been thought of as a hitter's umpire. The book on him is that he can be a little bit tight on the edges of the strike zone. We'll see if that's the case.
Here's a ball skied in the air near the line, back behind first. Freeman has got it, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. After 1, no score. Adonis Garcia makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Third baseman number 13, Adonis Garcia.
Kershaw gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. Well, you figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight, because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this. Once they start sitting on pitches, it could be trouble.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Yeah, a smart pitch there. If you got him to reach for it 0-1, maybe he'll do it again 0-2.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Just overmatched him there. It's a 1-2 fastball. This is right by him. Absolutely no contest.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. As Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it. Boy, that hit right there is just a thing of beauty. You talk about smoking one right back at the box. There isn't too many guys in the middle of that field that can catch a ball like that.
Stepping in now, Jace Peterson, as he swings on the first pitch and lifts a fly ball out to center. Peterson moves over. 2 gone.
Batting 8th, center fielder, number 2, Michael Bourne.
Michael Bourne set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a... No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
This is hit softly to third, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Braves strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Justin Turner strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Justin Turner.
First offering on its way. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up on that inside corner, or this guy will bury you.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Well, one thing you can always say when you're facing a guy like this is that he's gonna strike hitters out. The question is, are you gonna make him work for those strikeouts? And if those 3 pitches are any indication at all, these guys could be in for a long night.
In now is Yasiel Puig. Hit hard down the line toward the coaching box. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Ooh, you might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. In there, and it's even now. 2-2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
And this is one of those guys that you can spend all your time in the video room watching what his pitches look like, but until you get out there and see it firsthand, you just have no idea how much his stuff moves around.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, This has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
2-2 count. Here it comes. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
He tried to get him to bite on that pitch, but it was way out of the zone there. It didn't even tempt him. Now he'll need to make a much better pitch here on a 3-2 count.
Chop toward the second baseman. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Julio Teheran set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
Into the seats, 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Backhanded. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Well, always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher, and he sets him down easily for the first out of the third.
Ender Inciarte will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
To short. On to first as the throw takes care of him, and it's a quick 2-up, 2-down start to the third.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. Really ties him up with that fastball in on the hands. And he hits just a simple ground ball there for the easy out.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Eric Ibar. Kershaw into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Puig's got a read on it, and that retires the side. We'll get another look at Carl Crawford leading off when we return. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Carl Crawford will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Here's the first pitch to him. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
0-1. Here's the pitch. And he falls behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
And this is swung on and missed as Crawford is set down on strikes, 1 away.
Well, you're always gunning for a strikeout when he's at the plate because his legs make him so dangerous, even when he hits just a slow grounder. So nice job of keeping him off base right there.
Here's Jock Peterson now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hot shot on the ground is short. Ibar has it on to first, and there were 2 down.
Yeah, both these two starters are matching each other in the early innings, stride for stride. He's an out away now from a 1-2-3 bottom of the 3rd.
Clayton Kershaw will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Wow, he is spotting that fastball on a dime here early on.
The Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Garcia is there, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. With Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning for Atlanta. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
And I'll tell you, being in a 2-strike hole is not the spot you want to be in against a guy like this.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And Gonzalez takes this one over to first himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Nick Markakis is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Puig, still ranging back. Gone! So a solo home run by Nick Markakis. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, so much for that 6 in a row he'd retired. That guy just says, take that.
Standing in now, Adonis Garcia. As Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
I got the count.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Grandal gathers, and the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, catcher.
Yeah, that's a good pitch right there. Get some fishing for it. Then nice work to tidy up behind the plate and make the put out at first.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. As Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1.
Boy, we're more than halfway through this game, and he's thrown a first pitch strike to 70% of the batters he's faced, so he's pitching very, very well right now.
And it's quickly 0-2. hit hard towards center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Well, it wasn't just that he was getting fastballs there. He was getting hittable fastballs. This catches a ton of the plate, and he turns it around for a solid single.
Into the box, Jace Peterson. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Kershaw comes set. Here's the 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Crawford shading to his right. And that ends the inning. But the Braves are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. Howie Kendrick will stand in to begin their half of the fourth with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
Yeah, still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Maybe these guys are going to start getting a little more aggressive here early in the count. This is the first pitch of the inning, and he's on base here to kick things off.
Corey Seager is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. No runs, just one hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Popped high in the air. Ibar is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Just coasting right along here. Gets another pop-up, and look, he's barely breaking a sweat out there.
Adrian Gonzalez is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. High and deep to right. Back goes Markakis. Still going back. And that one is out of here. A two-run shot that gives them the lead. A two-run shot here for Adrian Gonzalez. And the Dodgers move out in front. It's 2-1.
Boy, I want you to check out the location of where this pitch is in the strike zone. It's up, and it's right down the middle. I mean, maybe you get away with that to a 220 hitting backup catcher, but not to a guy like this.
Now batting.
In now, Justin Turner. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. Ranging back is Inciarte. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Wow, that's dangerously close to being back-to-back home runs. This ball just didn't have enough carry to it, so winds up being a warning track out.
In now is Yasiel Puig. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. And here's his fastball for a called strike one, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time he got the call.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. And another foul ball. Swing and a line drive, but this will be foul. The 1-2 pitch. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
2 out, nobody on. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. We played 4, 2-1 Los Angeles. Leading off the inning, Michael Bourne, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Grounded to the right. Kendrick has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The pitcher, number 49, Julio.
Well,
Teheran.
you always want to be aggressive at the plate, but my goodness, look at that ball to strike ratio so far. These guys are swinging at everything. I mean, everything.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Julio Teheran. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, you see his pitch count on your screen right there. That's not a mistake. He's been loving those first pitch outs. That's for sure.
Kershaw looks in. 0-2 on its way. Grounded to short. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these two guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Ender Inciarte will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Braves. They still trail it here 2-1. Yasmani Grandal comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Yasmani Grandal.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Two-seamer can't quite make it back over the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Very weakly on the ground. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Carl Crawford.
Ready now, Carl Crawford. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Hit hard to short. Ibar fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Jock Peterson.
Jock Peterson stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he's getting some good run on that two-seamer. It's moving better than it was even a few innings ago.
Oh, that one got the pitcher. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Dodgers down in order. They lead it 2-1. Eric Ibar will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Freddie Freeman will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Lifted in the air to center field. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th.
Yeah, once the sun goes down here, this place plays like a much different ballpark. Case in point right there. That ball had no carry whatsoever.
Into the box now, Nick Markakis. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
I can't imagine they're going to give him anything to hit this time around.
Oh, and 1, here it comes. On a big swing there from Markakis. He didn't get it to make it strike 2.
And that man right there, he's got to figure out some kind of combination to score some runs for him. They have really been scuffling.
Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Clayton Kershaw gets the call to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th inning.
You got to love a manager that lets his pitchers contribute to their own cause. He's got the lead right here, so don't fix it if it ain't broke.
A quick out number 1.
Now batting,
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Howie Kendrick steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Tehran's ready. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And a strike to even the count, 1-1.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Markakis is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Corey Seager will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far.
Just getting under it right now. See if he can make an adjustment and keep that top hand strong this time.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And this is fouled straight back. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Markakis is under it. And that's the 3rd out. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They still lead it 2-1. Back here at Dodger Stadium. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Adonis Garcia will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
That's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Another example there of a guy chasing after that first pitch and falling behind.
Yeah, and Matt, we've seen it time and time again. It is something that these guys just have to be more aware of. At this point, why would you even throw them a strike on the first pitch?
And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
Digging in, Tyler Flowers. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Well, he started off this way, and he continues on. He's throwing first pitch strikes to 80% of the batters he's faced, and we're late in this ball game, and that's why he's on top.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Grandal has it. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
And you just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set down.
Jace Peterson will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting the line drive right back up the middle.
Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More ahead from Dodger Stadium right after this. Adrian Gonzalez will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. In the air, down the left field line and deep. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
And, you know, we're going to see this happen quite a bit out there. You know, that's not exactly the tallest outfield fence you're ever going to find. So this ball hops right over it for a ground rule double.
Justin Turner stands in with a runner in scoring position already here following the ground rule double.
Now, great start for the inning for him so far, but this needs to be a production.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. Yasiel Puig will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Whew, nice play.
Good job there to pick up an insurance run here on the sacrifice fly. The way their starter's throwing, he may not even need it, but I bet he'll be grateful for that extra cushion, no doubt.
Yasmani Grandal steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
On his way to pitch number 75. Slow curveball at 74, in for a strike.
Whew. That's one of his best pitches tonight.
3 runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Tehran sets. Here it is on 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now this is popped up behind the plate for Flowers. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Well, we could hear him all the way up here in the booth. Just a big old,
Fielder,
well, that's what pop-ups will make you do.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the dangerous left fielder, Carl Crawford. Here comes the first pitch. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And there's ball 1.
Yeah, he's still sticking with that fastball, but you start to get the sense that it's flattening out just a little bit. That could be a warning sign.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Bourne is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Dodgers lead this one 3-1. Michael Bourne will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Eighth inning underway here with a curveball that's taken for a ball, 1-0. Well, the guy you see right there has been terrific, but will they let him work these final 2 innings?
Well, I think the pitch count is in his favor. Everybody pays a lot of attention to that. So barring a huge spike right here in the 8th, I don't see any reason why he can't get these final 6 outs.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
To 2-2 now. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
And that's a big double right there, down by 2, but more importantly, that's going to get the tying run to the plate. So we're going to see how they want to handle this defensively now with the open base.
Nick Swisher will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 23, Nick Swisher.
Breaks is bad as this one's popped up. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Ender Inciarte will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Kendrick's got it. Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball.
Manufactured run right there. You get the double to start the inning off, and then it's all about get him over and get him in. And 2 straight ground outs do that job.
Eric Ibar bats now and will try to start over with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground out.
And all he's looking for right now is a pitch that he can drive somewhere. You got to get on base, and preferably in scoring position, so maybe he can get his teammates to drive him in.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Dodgers lead it 3-2. Ian Kroll is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Ian Kroll.
Jock Peterson leads it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium.
Leading up for the Dodgers, center fielder, Jock Peterson.
8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2-0.
Well, you've got the matchup you wanted, but that's not going to amount to much if you can't throw strikes.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
He's going to need to crank that swing up another notch if he's going to catch up to those.
And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th. Around second, he'll try for third. And the Dodgers are in business now. It's a leadoff triple. Kike Hernandez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 14, Kike Hernandez.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Markakis waits on it, makes the play, 1 away. And this will go down as a sac fly and an RBI, as it's now a 4-2 game.
And that could wind up being a very big insurance run here in the late going. Anytime you can get your bullpen an extra run to work with, they'll thank you for it. And this pushes the lead up to 2 now.
Here's Howie Kendrick, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
And now after that sac fly, this is where you got to just clear the deck and start this inning over.
Throw on to first, and Kendrick is gone. 2 away now.
Shortstop, Corey Seager.
Digging in, Corey Seager. He flew out in his last at-bat. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
Trying to go front door with that breaking ball, started it a little too far inside, though.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Wow, a 2-0 count. And this is a room service fastball. Look where this thing is, right down the middle. I mean, he can't help but jump all over that.
Here's Adrian now, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. 9th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Braves 2. Back in the entertainment capital of the world with baseball on the show. Thanks for joining us as we're set for what remains in this one. Kenley Jansen is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Jansen.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Freddie Freeman, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Jansen comes set. Here's the 0-2. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Gonzalez is there for it. 1 down.
And up by 2 here in the 9th, he needed to make sure he could keep that leadoff man off base so they don't get the tying run to the plate. That's a huge first out.
Nick Markakis will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Boy, never a dull moment with this guy on the mound.
Oh, he can sure drive you crazy at times, can he?
And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Puig giving chase. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Adonis Garcia.
Adonis Garcia makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. In line for the victory is Clayton Kershaw, should the lead hold. High and deep to left center field. Back goes Peterson to the track, to the wall. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
And boy, how important is that run that they just surrendered in the bottom of the 8th? I mean, without it, this would be a tie ball game. But instead, there's still a run down even after the solo home run.
Now batting, catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
And there's a swing and a miss for strike 2, and the Braves now are down to their final strike.
You can't tie the game swinging at balls.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Yeah, you know that run in the bottom of the 8th turned out to be the difference maker as they're able to hold on here and get this win in a squeaker.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And if we had to single out one star from the Dodgers tonight, I think it would have to be this man, Adrian Gonzalez. What a performance he turned in. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Dodgers win it 4-3. Good night from Los Angeles.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 4 runs on 6 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. For Atlanta, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. The winning pitcher is Clayton Kershaw. Credit the save to Kenley Jansen. The loss goes to Julio Teheran. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. A reminder that post-game bus service on Metro bus routes 2, 3, and 4 is available at the corner of Sunset Boulevard and Elysian Park Avenue.